Hey guys, it's Karishma. Today I'm going to be recommending you some great books to read during the summer. A lot of people like to read contemporary books, but I think that the best books to read in the summer are books that are driven by the characters instead of the plot. That way it's easier to read and you don't have to get too much into the story. The first book I have to recommend is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Obviously this is a fairly popular book and most of you have probably already read it, but if you haven't, I would recommend this for reading in the summer. It's a contemporary novel and it is a little heavier on the contemporary side, but it is really fun, and although it can be depressing at times, there are a lot of aspects that I love about it. The friendship is so great and it makes it a great summer read. The next book is fairly obvious, and it's Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I feel like you can't do one of these videos without recommending this book. It takes place completely in the summer, so it already has that aspect of feeling summery, and it's also all about the characters. I don't think there's much plot to it at all. It just is a jumble of different events, and so this is a perfect book to read in the summer when you're just on the beach or just chilling at home. The next book is also kind of fairly obvious, and it's Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. It's not necessarily obvious because it's Just Listen, but because it is Sarah Dessen and she's known for writing her contemporary books. This book is about a girl named Annabelle who's going through a hard time in her family and she's not happy with what she's doing in her life. This is a self-discovery story about how Annabelle figures out what she wants to be and who she wants to be. The next book I have is actually my favorite contemporary ever, and it's I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This book is so cute and so adorable, and I recommend this to everyone to read during the summer. It's about two twins, Jude and Noah, and both their stories take place in two different times. One when they're 12 and one when they're 16. When they're 12, they're really close and they love each other a lot. And when they're 16, they're not talking. So in this story, we discover what happened to them and why they stopped talking to each other. But it's a fun story and there are a lot of cute aspects to it. This next book I have actually isn't a contemporary, it's more of a thriller, and it's The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This book is extremely lyrical and beautiful, and I think that's what makes it a summer read more than what actually happens. It is a thriller, and there is a murder in it. There's several murders in it, but it's very fun to read because of the character dynamics and who the characters are. This book is about a group of students who are studying the classics, and they have an eccentric professor who makes them do some evil things. The next book I have is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is, again, just a cutesy, adorable contemporary book. This book is about a girl named Laura Jean who writes letters to the boys she's loved. She doesn't send them, but one day they are sent, and this book is dealing with the after effects of all the boys receiving her letters. The next book I have may not be what most people consider a perfect summer read, but it's The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This book is a fantasy, but it does take place in our world, so I feel what makes this the best summer book is the friendships and the characters. The friendship is a huge part of the plot of this book, and I think that's what makes it so compelling. What makes this a summery book isn't what happens in the book, but the characters who drive the plot of the book. Alright guys, this was my summer reads recommendation. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!